Introducing Support Series 3 on Verb Tenses in English, Video 2, Present Simple Continuous, How and Why to Use it. In the previous video, we already explored the Present Simple, and today we're going to focus on the Present Simple Continuous. Let's start. Please note that just watching these videos won't get you to improve upon your verb tenses. You'll actually need to be practicing this actively, but these videos will help you get through some theoretical background on verb tenses specifically to help you get started and to point you in the right direction. Let's discuss some frequently asked questions. So first of all, I often get the question whether or not you can actually use the present simple continuous to point to the future. So we're going to focus on that. And whether or not you can actually use the present simple continuous only to indicate that something is currently happening. So that is something we're going to explore as well. So this video consists of 4 parts. So part 1, the positive form. Then in part 2, the negative form. Note that we're also going to talk about the contractions in these first 2 parts. Then in part 3, questions. And in part 4, when we use the present simple continuous. The objective of this video is to get you to start familiarizing yourself and to refresh your memory in terms of how and when to use the present simple continuous. Part 1, the basics, a focus on form, positive statements and contractions. How it's formed? Well, we're going to take a subject pronoun, so that's a pronoun in a subject position of the sentence, plus a form of be, and then plus a combination of the base form of the verb plus ing ending. So some examples: I'm working, you are working, you're working, he is working, he's working, she is working, she's working, it is working, it's working, we are working, we're working, and they are working, they're working. Present simple continuous, examples of positive statements. He's going for a run a lot these days. She's always losing her phone. I'm still working on that project report, so I can't Skype tonight. Part 2, the basics, a focus on form, negative statements and contracted forms. Negative statements are formed in the present simple continuous by first inserting a subject pronoun in a sentence plus be, and then inserting not, and then a form that is a form of the verb with so the base form of the verb plus an ing ending. So examples of that are I'm not working, so I'm not working, I'm not working, you are not working, you're not working, he is not working, he's not working, she is not working, she's not working, it is not working, it's not working, we are not working, we're not working, and they are not working, they're not working. Examples of negative statements: I'm not sleeping at all these days. She isn't getting off that couch at all now. We're not currently working at the office. Part 3, the basics, a focus on form, questions. Closed questions. Am I eating veggies? Are you studying now? Is he working? Is she talking to friends? Is it still raining? Are we calling at 9? Are they having dinner? Open questions. Why am I eating veggies? What are you studying now? When is he working? What is she doing? Why is it raining? Who are we meeting at 9? How are we getting the groceries for dinner tonight? So like I mentioned at the start of this video, you will need to practice this to be able to start mastering it. So take a course with us, or let us develop a tailor-made language and communication course for you. Alright, so let's move on to the next part of this video. Part 4, the basics, a focus on usage. When to use the present simple continuous and why. So we use the present simple continuous for things that are happening at the moment of speaking and for unfinished business. So for temporary situations that are happening now, examples: I'm working at the moment and I'm writing my thesis as we speak. We can also use the present simple continuous for other kinds of temporary situations, even if the action isn't happening at this time. So, for temporary situations that are happening around now but not as we speak. Examples: I'm reading a really good book. He's working at his partner's place for a week. In the previous video, we discussed the present simple, and one of the reasons why we use the present simple is to talk about habits and routines. However, sometimes we can have new habits or temporary ones. So when we talk about temporary ones or new habits, we use a present simple continuous. Time expressions used with this tense are these days or at the moment. Examples: she's not exercising at all these days. He's going for a run every morning these days. Alright, so the next one is when we talk about habits that are not regular but happen very often, and when we talk about an annoying habit that someone might have or we ourselves might have. So time expressions that are used are adverbs like always, forever, and constantly. So examples: you're forever losing your phone. She's constantly running late. And last but not least, we use it for definite future arrangements. So with a future time expression. So we're quite certain that this event will go through in the future. So examples are: I'm meeting her tomorrow and he's leaving at 8. Please note, however, that the present simple continuous cannot be used with stative verbs. Examples of stative verbs are verbs that express thoughts and opinions, for example, like agree, believe, doubt, yes, imagine, know, mean, recognize, remember, suspect, think, and understand. Or verbs, for example, that express feelings and emotions like dislike, hate, like, love, prefer, want, or wish, and so on. So in this video, we talked about the present simple continuous and its forms as well as its usage. Up next, more videos on verb tenses, a focus on form again, and their usage. So new videos will be published shortly. So if you'd like to learn how to start using them well, and if you'd like to practice them, take a course with us or let us develop a tailor-made training service for you to make sure that you won't waste any time and money in the long run. Well, that concludes our video, but we'd love to hear from you too, so please comment below and share your experiences. If this video was useful for you, please like it and subscribe to my channel.